Hello everyone and welcome to this Zoom session of informatics practices. In our today's class, we'll be discussing about the chapter named Societal Impacts. This chapter is basically all about how our digital content or how our interaction with technologies is impacting us in a day-to-day manner. Let us take an example. You are talking about going to a holiday with your friend. You are talking about going to say suppose Leh Ladakh or say suppose Singapore. Whenever you're doing these things, the very next moment when you go onto Google and surf any website, you may be seeing that there are websites which are showing you various advertisements which are related to booking tickets online of an airplane or any hotel websites with residences and with branches over the places to which you thought you should be making a trip. This is how deep and this is how stiff digital footprint is. Nowadays, all our content, whatever we are posting on the internet, whether deliberately or whether in a unconscious manner, is being recorded and is being used to monetize or is being used by the company to monetize and make it monetary fruitful for themselves. So in this topic, this we will be discussing about what are digital footprints, what are the different net and communication etiquettes. We'll also talk about intellectual property rights and we'll discuss that how plagiarism, licensing, and copyrights are impacting IPRs. We'll also discuss about the various cyber crimes that are occurring around the world and the ways or cyber laws that have been formed to prevent such crimes from happening. Also, we'll be discussing about e-waste and how e-waste can could be managed and the awareness about different aspects of technology that and how technology is impacting our health and psychological state of mind. So let us start with our today's topic, digital footprint. What is digital footprint? Say any information that we are sharing on the internet, any particular information, be it our name, be it our photograph, be it our email ID, be it our phone number, anything and everything that is there on the internet which has been provided by us or which has been taken from us is our digital footprint. How is digital footprint impacting us? Well, to understand this, we will have to first understand what are the different types of digital footprints. So there are two types of digital footprints. One is the passive digital footprint. The other one is the active digital. Active, as the name suggests, is more deliberate. So if I'm deliberately posting a photo or if I'm uh, putting on some comments on some Facebook post or if I've gone to stackoverflow.com, I've seen some question and I'm replying to the question, all these things are part of my active digital footprint. These things have been done consciously by me with with the consciousness that what may be the repercussions if something bad happens. What is the passive digital footprint? Well, passive digital footprint is something that has not been taken from us in a conscious manner. So, although you are the one who has provided permissions for taking data through the passive digital footprint manner, but you do not cautiously or consciously know that what all has been taken. Say, for an example, I visit Amazon.com. Amazon will attach a few keys on my browsers and then to what all websites I visit and to whatever Facebook queries or whatever things are there, there will be some data will be which will be extracted out by these cookies. And the very next time when I visit Amazon, the cookies will then again be fetched by Amazon and then the data from there will be taken on and can be filtered and manipulated so as to generate new advertisement by Amazon for me to increase the monetization of Amazon. Things like this are happening not just with Amazon, it is with every other website. And things like this are actually helping us out. So if I have just searched the internet for buying, say, suppose a badminton or a hockey stick, and I've now visited Amazon. So the very first thing I will get in on the very first page of Amazon will be something about sports equipment, because this is how the tracking has been done. This is in some way reducing our own stress and our own and increasing our comfort level during internet shopping or with e-commerce. But it has its own consequences also. So once you understand what all is being shared, to whom is it shared, for what all duration has it been shared, then you will be very much updated and will be very much knowledgeable about the fact that what you should now share, because you know that everything that you share on the internet is not only visible to people who are the recipients for it. Say suppose I have sent an image through WhatsApp to one of my friends. So how does the image transfer occurs? The image transfer occurs as when I've sent an image, it will be uploaded on the WhatsApp servers. On the WhatsApp servers, a link of that image will then be sent to some person. Okay, the link that the person receives, when he clicks on download, he will then get the image from WhatsApp servers. So where is the image actually stored? It is actually stored on the servers of WhatsApp. Is it encrypted? Yes, it is encrypted. But who has made the encryption mechanism? WhatsApp itself has made the encryption mechanism. So who all can decrypt it? Either some hacker or the creator itself. So WhatsApp as a creator has all the rights over the content. So be very careful whenever you're sharing anything online through WhatsApp or any other social media platforms. Managing our digital footprint. What all needs to be managed? Say, suppose, um, or how should we be managing it first? So we have studied what all needs to be managed. Everything that is there on the internet needs to be managed. How are we supposed to manage it? So suppose let me first check how wide my digital footprint is. So to check how wide or um, how elaborate my digital footprint is on the net, I will go to the incognito mode of my browser and make a search with my name. So suppose Shobhit Daga. When this search is being made, everything that is related on the internet which is relevant with this particular name will pop out. So as you may see, there are multiple Facebook profiles and LinkedIn profiles with some different names also. CA Shobhit Daga, not me. Shobhit Daga of DVM, yes, this is me. So information is there. There is a YouTube channel. There is a Quora profile. There is a Hacker Earth profile. There is a Twitter profile. Everything is there. But just do my advice to you guys is whenever you are going to look after your digital footprint, just don't stop on the very first page. Have the dare to move on to the next page. And when you move on to the next page, see environment rajasthan.gov.in. This is something different. So that was all that was there on my name. I don't think anything else is there on my name. What about my images? Well, my images from Hacker Earth, LinkedIn, Twitter are there on the internet and they are pretty much popular. So the next time, whenever you're posting an image on any particular social media platform, be very careful about it. Just remember that whatever you are sharing can be used in a bad or a good manner. So because my image is over here, it is just about downloading it from the internet. It won't take even 2 seconds to download it from internet. So be very careful about it. What does map say about me? So maps cannot find Shobhit Daga. This is one good thing. You do not want, until unless you are a business who wants themselves to be identified, maps is not something that you would like that can search you, because if your location is made that public, it is very difficult for you to survive on physical, on an online or offline manner. Both ways, it is going to be very difficult. Okay. Next, double check the privacy settings, but don't trust them. So a few years back, uh, so Facebook has already always said that the data that it has kept is private. It is not being shared with anyone. But then a few years back, the data of Facebook was reportedly sold or allegedly sold to Cambridge Analytica. So this is again a very big problem, which was said that which said that the data on the Facebook was sold to such and such company. What all was sold, what all was not sold, could only be reported by the company, and hence this is the biggest problem. So if they say that your password has not been sold, your photos have not been, or your personal content, your messages have not been touched, you have to believe them. Just to avoid any of such situations, just don't go on these websites, and just don't play around on these websites. Be very cautious whenever you are using them. Create a strong password, and definitely a memorable password. You do not want to forget your password, and neither you want that your passwords will be written in a diary and you will someday open the diary. Oh, I wish to go to this account. I will open it with this password. You do not want to have things like that. Do not make your passwords obvious. This is one of the biggest mistakes. Passwords like Shobhit at the rate 123 or Shobhit at the rate my date of birth is not something that I would like to keep on my banking accounts, because these are very obvious things. Someone who knows my date of birth and my name, first name, can easily go track it out, and brute force can be done very easily. Additionally, please ensure that your passwords that you guys are creating has a capital letter, has a small letter, is a combination of alphabets as well as numbers. It also has some special characters such as at the rate, hash, asterisk, and it should be at least 9 characters long. It sometimes says 8 characters. Generally, people are like, okay, 8 characters is good, but I will really prefer that you guys keep it as at least 9 characters long. Keep all your softwares up to date. Again, very good and important point. So recently, Zoom said that it will not stop providing services to all the users who have not upgraded their softwares, Zoom softwares, until to the latest version, latest by 30th of this month. So after 30th of this month, Zoom will stop its services. So again, this is a very big issue. As why is it being done? Because in the initial stages of lockdown, there were many a times problems. There were problems with the security and privacy settings of Zoom. To enhance such things, or to enhance the security and privacy settings, to make them foolproof, Zoom came up with multiple updates during this lockdown term, and now it has come up with another one, and it has said that you should update your Zoom latest by 30th of this month. Why is it important? Because if you have not updated it, there may be some security flaws. So whenever you are using an banking application or an application where you are sharing your data, personal or professional, be very sure, be very um, confident that you have always or you are always doing such transactions on an updated application. Review your mobile use and delete the useless files. What is your mobile use? My mobile use is on when I'm using my mobile. So suppose I've opened TikTok, or I've opened an application which says that it will be tracking my location in the backend. It is kept open. I am not using it as of now, but it is still open and it is constantly tracking my location. So if it is tracking my location, it is in turn tracking me, which is not good at all. If I'm not using Google Maps, I do not want Google Maps to track my location. As simple as that. So to ensure that all my activities are private. I do not want such publicity of my details. I do not want my data to be made public with Google, and hence I will request you guys that you should, if an application is of no use, you can always uninstall it. You can remove it because you guys have plenty of data these days. Something like a 70 MB or 55 MB application is not a big problem for you guys. You have loads of data every day, 1.5 GB, 2 GB. There are multiple packs available. There is at least a phone in a home where you have uh, multitudes of data lying over there that goes waste every day. So you can always download applications without any problem. So if it is of no use, just remove it. Build reputation through your behavior. This is more of a personal note rather than your social media activities. Uh, this is more on this is not how you should be keeping your application. This is more about how you should be presenting yourself. Because whatever you do on the internet either breaks or creates your reputation. So if you have posted something very good, well and good, people will start appreciating you. People will look to you as a person who could be respected. If you have posted something which is not good for the community, which is not good for the environment, which is not presentable or something that you should not be doing on an online social media platform, people will look with disregard towards you. I mean, this is something that you should not want to do because even though you may take it as a fickle-minded approach of yours as your child, but remember when big companies are hiring people, they will always go back down or will search each and every post of yours on the social media platform, each and every place where your name is available on the internet. Why is it so? Because they do not want any spot on their company's name. So I hope you guys will be reaching some very good, great heights in terms of success. But remember, it will go through the path of very careful social media postings. How could you plan your actions? There is another way. There are a few tips over here. Go on this website, look for the different various answers that are present over here, and you can always change your the ways through which you interact on the social media platform. Next topic is net and communication etiquettes. What are the different communication etiquettes that you should follow? Nothing. Communication etiquettes are nothing new, but a term that is being used for a good behavior of a person on the internet. Good behavior or appropriate behavior as per situation. You may say. So not just on any social media platform, not only just on Instagram or Facebook, it is also about some web forums. So if you are there on Quora.com, if you are there on stackoverflow.com, where you can post your answers, be very polite in your language. Always ensure that if the person would have been in front of you, you would have been speaking very politely with him. So even if the person is not in front of you, you are in a virtual world, but still you should be speaking very politely with anyone on the internet. Remember, the poor evidence of net etiquettes can stick around you and haunt you for much longer. So when we say much longer, it is about college admission, admission to reputed universities, and getting good job offers and everything. So, how could you ensure that your online and offline relationship stays intact? Offline, we are saying because many a times what happen is some because of some bad online activities, your offline relationships are also impacted. So, to ensure that they stay intact, what all can you do? Give priority to people rather than possessions. If you are sitting in a group of 10, you guys are talking, your friends are talking, someone's phone, someone calls you up, just do not pick up the phone and start talking with him. If it is not necessary, do not pick it up. If it is necessary and you want to be courteous with that person, say that I will call you back at this and this time. And then be very courteous to call him back at that and that time. If you are not able to call him because of for any reason, just ensure that you have dropped a message saying that I will call you at the earliest. whatever the earliest may be. But do not forget about calling him. If you wouldn't say it to someone's face, don't say it online. As we have discussed, if you are not able to speak in a bad tone with the person when he is in front of you, just don't be gruesome enough or cruel enough that you will speak in a bad tone with a person when he is not in front of you or when he is online. Respect people privacy, don't post without permission. Four of your friends have gone to a birthday party of your friend and you guys uh, snapped some images over there. Now, one of your friends have not informed his or her relative or do not want that his or her relatives should be informed about his or her visit to this birthday party because it is her exam days. She wants her relatives or her parents to know that she is studying very well at home. Although she may have been out there for just 4 minutes or 5 minutes, just for ensuring that you guys do not feel bad and you guys click pictures at that instant only, posting these things online without his or her consent is not good. You should respect people's privacy whenever you are posting a group pic. Please ensure that you have taken everyone's consent before you are posting it. Avoid spreading rumors and do a fact check. So whenever it comes that there is a rumor on the internet that such and such things are happening, a few days back in the initial days of lockdown, people started saying that today the moon has come out in an inverted shape. This was one of the biggest laughable thing that I heard during those days. How could it happen, man? It may be because that you may not be seeing the moon on all days. So it may appear to you that the moon is upside down. It is not like that every day and so things. But the moon always goes like that. Lockdown has not changed anything. Corona has not changed anything. But people are like following it blindly. They are doing performing some types of rituals and all those things. So something like this happened then. But whenever things like this are happening, it is your uh, duty to ensure that such rumors are not getting spread. Whenever you are forwarding a messages, please do a fact check because there will be people who will believe that a message that came from your name will be reliable and they will not do a fact check. So just ensure that you do a fact check and then forward a message. Never send an email in capital letters. Well, first of all, I will really like you guys to send an email because I don't think you guys are ever interacted on an email. You guys are more of a WhatsApp generation. So whenever you are sending an email, it is very necessary or pretty much necessary that you guys give a very good salutation. You guys address the person respectfully and also do not write the email in a capital letters. The reason is that capital letters are assumed to be or are assumed to be shouting letters in terms of email. So whenever you are sending an email, do not write anything in capital letters and ensure that you have read it the email before you have sent it. You may forgot to you may have written that I have attached such and such file with the email, but might have forgotten to attach it, or you may not have you may have made some mistake. So things like this may creep into an email. This is very common. Human tendencies are there. We are humans. There may be some typos each and every time, but we should try and minimize those. Try and learn to use the BCC command, which keeps email addresses private. So if I wish to send an email to some XYZ person, also I wish to send it to some person uh, EFG, but I do not want XYZ to know that EFG has also been sent this email. So what will I do? I will keep EFG's name in BCC so that the person XYZ will not know that EFG has also received the email. Learn the different acronyms. So, internet acronyms such as TTY help, talk to you later, or AMOF as a matter of fact. So, acronym like these should be used on the internet not on professional platforms. Again, I'm repeating, not on professional platforms. This is just for your social casual interaction. Obey the copyright laws and avoid plagiarism. So, plagiarism, take any good thought from any good or any renowned literate person, post it on Facebook with the name of another person or with your name, suggesting that I've been writing or I've been writing such great thoughts nowadays. So this is an example of plagiarism. Taking someone else's music or taking someone else's literary work, using them for one's own profit without giving them any proper due credits. So this is another example of plagiarism. So to avoid any such things, you should always give credits. The reason, you may see things like this. So credits should be given as and when required. It is important. Take the necessary measures to secure your passwords. So what all necessary measures should be taken? Say suppose the very first thing, be very careful where you are storing your passwords. When you are using a particular, say you went to a hotel and over there you have used a computer that is there in the hotel itself. So you do not want the particular computer to save your passwords. Okay. Moreover, the data you have been using on that particular hotel, the data through may be routed through some location over where the data may be copied or maybe mapped. So all those generally when you are doing some transactions on internet, the data is being encrypted, but still be very careful when you are using some uh, open computers or a computer which is not personal. Please avoid opening any banking applications or okay, this is it from my end. If there is any problem regarding this chapter, I will really like you guys to ping me on my email ID. I will also like you guys to ensure that there are no doubts with this chapter when we come to the next class or when we come to the next class, we will be taking this chapter forward. If there are any doubts with the previous chapter, please let me know on my email, or we can always discuss it in the next in the other class. Have a very nice day, everyone. Bye bye.